Hey DIYers, George from Alarm Grid here. Today I'm going to be going over how to find the IMEI number off of your new 2 gig Edge security system. So to start off, the 2 gig Edge is 2 gig's brand new panel. It already has the AT&T and the Verizon LTE communicator built in, and it's used on the Alarm.com platform. So if you guys just bought this panel, if you moved into a house that has this system, you are going to need to find an Alarm.com dealer, which is an alarm company. If you want to get monitored with us or with anyone else, you will also need to find the panel's serial number, or also known as the IMEI number. This number is the unique identifier for the system, which allows the alarm companies to basically activate and register the built-in LTE module that's in the system, and then they can get your service up and running. Now, if you guys bought the system and you guys still have the box, there will be a side on the box that has the IMEI number, right underneath a barcode. Now, if you have the box, you can grab the IMEI number from there. If you forget to do it and you already install it, I'm going to show you guys how to get the IMEI number or serial number from the on-screen menu icons. But the first thing I just want to go over real fast is the actual LTE module in this system. So this system has the LTE module built in, whereas some of the previous 2 gig models, they would be add-ons. So you could actually swap them out. If you were moving from one house to another and one location had better Verizon, the other one has better AT&T, you'd be able to move them out, swap them in for one or the other. This panel has it built in, which means if for any reason you move and that LTE service no longer works there, you will have to get a new 2 gig Edge system with the communicator that works in that area. Or let's say if you damage the 2 gig system, or if you damage the LTE module in the system, remember, they're not replaceable. You will have to swap it in for a new one, or you'll have to swap the 2 gig Edge panel for the new one. This system does have Wi-Fi built in as well, so it does offer the dual path monitoring. However, when you're looking at plans, Alarm.com only has cellular based plans, so you can't, if you're getting monitored with us, we have some Wi-Fi based plans, and those cannot be used on this system because Alarm.com requires cellular. So keep that in mind if you guys are going with this system and looking to get monitored with us. We'll be more than happy to talk to you more about the plans if you ever give us a call. Now to the good part. Let's go ahead and show you 2 different ways to get the IMEI or the serial number on your 2 gig Edge system. So the first way is going to be very, very easy. The button I'm going to hit from the main primary screen, you'll see Arm Stay, Arm Away, Smart Home. In the top right corner, there's a little 2 gig icon. If you hit the 2 gig icon, it'll take you to another page, and all you have to do is hit System Info, and you will see the IMEI number right here. That is the number that alarm companies need to activate the system, and if you're a DIYer and getting activated with us, it's very important when you sign up that you list that IMEI number in the panel information page. The MAC address, it will not be needed. We just need the IMEI. Now, the IMEI can also be referred as the serial number. This is not the serial number we need. The one up here, it's not the one that we need. We need the IMEI, or I'm going to show you guys the second location. So I'm going to go back to my home screen. The second way to get it, you hit this little gear icon down here in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Once you hit the gear icon, it's going to ask you for a code. I like to use my default installer code so that when I go into my toolbox, I don't need to enter the code in again. Default installer code for 2 gig systems is always 1561 unless you or your company have changed it. So I'm going to enter in 1561. If you use the correct code, you'll be taken to this screen. And if I scroll down and I hit Installer Toolbox, it should automatically go in there. If you did not use the correct installer code, it will ask you to enter in the installer code again. That's why I like to use it from the start. From the Installer Toolbox, you will go to System Tests. From System Tests, we want to look at cellular information and status. So we're actually going to hit the Cell Radio Test and Status button right here. And once you're there, you will see now the serial number. This serial number is the same as the IMEI number that I showed you guys on the first screen. So for this panel, it's 8639. That is what we're going to use to activate this security system with our service. And once you have that, then your company can go ahead and activate your 2 gig security system. So I'm going to go ahead and back my system out to the main screen.
System disarmed. Ready to arm.
And those are 2 easy ways to get the IMEI or the serial number from your 2 gig edge security system. And again, that number is needed for the security companies to activate and register the alarm.com service for your alarm system. If you found the video helpful, please make sure you hit like underneath, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit that little bell icon so that whenever we upload new content, you guys get notified. I'm George, and I'll see you guys next time.